I'm a 45-year-old man. I only watch anime dub.
Honestly, dub is just genuinely better than sub. Who would want to watch sub whenever you can understand the actual language instead of having to read everything?
I already read the fucking manga. I don't want to read anymore.
Exactly, but whenever you're in dub, you can listen to people that speak the same language as you, and you can feel the emotional attachment.
Also, I can look away and not miss anything.
Exactly, but with sub, if you look away for even a second, you miss an entire conversation.
But you're missing the original's intent. It's not the same.
Cares about the original intent? I at least want to I want to understand it without having to watch the whole thing. Maybe if I want to watch it at 2 in the morning and I'm half asleep.
Here's also the one thing they always say: the dub actors don't know how to fucking act. Meanwhile, I'm watching the.
There are so many good dubs, like Full Metal Alchemist, High School DxD, Your Lie in April. There's so many good dubbed anime, but people just don't want to give it a chance.
Yu Yu Hakusho, Mob Psycho.
Exactly.
I
One
watched-
Piece, which I have to say the dub is better. Fuck anyone who disagrees with me.
I
Like,
watched all of them,
Uh-huh.
so you can't convince me otherwise.
what do you
What the fuck?
mean? Have you
I
seen
watched-
like?
Did you just say heretic?
I watched all of them in sub.
Have you heard the Dragon Ball Z sub? That's actually trash, dude. Goku
I
sounds
can't,
like
I
Ball
can't take
Big Step
Goku
the whole
seriously,
time.
man.
I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z.
Oh man, that ought to change your mind. That sub is so bad.
I'm not
Also,
saying-
here's one thing to think
I'm not saying
about,
the sub is better than dub. I'm saying that I watched it. Cause there's more seasons in sub than in dub.
Well, the only
You just read the
actually
comic book then.
technically the only reason that is because it hasn't been dubbed yet or they haven't caught up. But that doesn't mean that it has more seasons. It just means that it has more seasons that you can watch at the moment in that language.
Yeah, so I choose to watch the sub. And a lot of
You got
animes
a
aren't.
point. I'll never
Yes.
get Pokemon. I'll never get Digimon Cross season 4. I really want Digimon Cross to be
Pop-
but it's never gonna be because they stopped.
Popular opinion: Pokemon is better than Digimon.
I've never watched any of those two.
Oh yeah? Does Pokemon have a kid stuck in an endless time loop where she's constantly stuck looking at their dead mother?
Yes.
I never saw that episode, fuck me.
Does Digimon have insanely powerful monsters that change over time? No, because they all go back to what they originally were. I don't want the same shitter the entire time I'm existing. I want something that'll look cool whenever it evolves.
I mean, they can look cool whenever they want to.
Whenever they want to. But wouldn't you rather have a full-blown Charizard over a fucking Charmander all the time? I know I would.
I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to have a Charizard all the time, but what? You can't fit him in the house. You can't
I
fit him in
mean-
the couch with your Charizard.
Why would you want it? It's made of fire. You'd burn down the house regardless.
You don't want to hang out with your Charizard. Like, just watch Netflix.
No, I don't want to Netflix and chill with my Pokemon.
You don't have to Netflix and chill. They just Netflix with it.
And chilling.
Look, man, look, man, I'm not a furry.
I don't know about that.
We did do that test. None of us were furries.
Yeah, I passed.
Oh
the
wait, y'all
test.
did a test? Hold on, what?
Yes,
Wait.
Yes, I passed the non-furry test. Click the link below to check out the video.
You weren't the one that did the test with us.
No.
It was Josh.
I don't know who's who.
It was me, you, and Josh.
Okay, they sound the same.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
okay. Is that a compliment or not? Is this a good guy?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Alright,
He's my
that's
bloody
good.
pal amigo friend.
Alright.
I mean, his last name is Bueno, so it'd be ironic if he wasn't.
Alright, so let's see, what's next? What should we talk about?
I'm still not over the dub versus sub crap because I'm still pissed off about it. Everyone keeps looking down on me.
I mean, at the same point, it's funny how everybody prefers the sub and shits on dub watchers whenever they speak the language and they don't actually understand the sub's original language. I think that's kind of
Go to
sus.
Japan and be like, where's the subtitle?
That reminds me of a video I watched recently. This guy saying how like, oh, what it's like to live in America your whole life and then move to Japan. I don't know what this means. I don't know what the fuck that means. Everything's confusing. This toilet's confusing.
But come on, bro. The original's intent, and the actors they act.
I've only ever heard a few, and I mean like a small handful of bad dub. But that's only been a few, and even then, it's like when you listen to sub, it's not like a racist thing, but everything just kind of sounds the same. It's always like the female protagonist is always extremely high pitched, and like the male
The male
protagonist.
protagonist is incredibly high pitched because he's voiced by a woman. Because apparently dudes don't hit puberty at all in Japan.
Exactly.
Naruto's
You
voiced
get over
by
how
a
Naruto's
female.
32 and still sounds the same when he was fucking 12.
Exactly. That's
Naruto's-
the point we're making.
The English dub of Naruto's voiced by a female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I can believe she's a woman. She's a man.
She's a man.
I mean, when I was like 13, I found out that it was a woman. I was like, whoa. Meanwhile, if I grew up watching the sub, you're like, oh yeah, it was a girl. I knew that. That's pretty cool.
My only thing is just that I don't know why there's such a big controversy over it. Like everybody likes what they like. There's no reason to have a war over it. Like anytime you're looking on social media and somebody reposts like a dub scene, everybody's like, ew, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. It's dub, ew, disgusting. It's not that bad.
I mean, the only things I see on dub on like Instagram on feeds is like My Hero and Dragon Ball, and that's it. Are those really the only two exceptions now?
I mean, even then, people still like shit talking. Cause like Full Metal Alchemist has an amazing dub, like a top 10 dub right there.
Man.
Naruto has a pretty good dub.
Y'all are forgetting about Ghost Stories.
No shit, Ghost Story is like the top tier dub, dude.
I have never seen that.
It is it is like the first like licensed abridged. Okay, here's the story of Ghost Stories, right? So originally there was an anime called Ghost Stories, right?
Yeah.
But it was so dog shit that whenever they gave the rights to the United States to dub it, they're like, we don't fucking care what you do with this, just do what you want. And the fucking dub actors were like, ooh. And they just kind of made a fucking parody of it. They didn't follow any of the original script or the intent. They just, I'm pretty sure they just recorded it, and whatever came out funny just came out.
That sounds pretty good actually. So I guess that kind of set the pace for like the rest of anything that's abridged.
Pretty much, I love the original abridged.
Every
Not
time I think
because
of
you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know what y'all are
that's an
talking
actual
about.
licensed show.
Oh man, that's a good scene right there.
It's a fucking American classic made in Japan.
But that wouldn't slide nowadays. Snowflakes everywhere.
Hey, Ms. Vicky Nona.
People are getting mad because people say that's gay.
Are they wearing socks though? It's not gay if they're wearing socks.
Yeah,
okay?
it's not gay if they're wearing socks. It's fine. Like you don't even have to say no homo if you're wearing socks. It already says it for you.
It's just the obvious. But wait, I just thought of something. What if a gay person wears socks?
Oh shit. I guess they're just straight.
What if they wear one sock?
Bisexuality?
Pretty much. What if they just wear ankle socks? Does that count?
Ankle socks.
They're
don't
still
count for
socks.
Oh, I feel like ankle. No, like what are those low cut socks? I hate low cut socks. I cannot wear them for the life of me.
anything. Low cut socks.
You know the ones that girls wear when they wear like flats or something? Like the really like short.
Oh, those things.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck those
I
things.
cannot wear those. Like I've had to wear them before and it's just terrible. They always like slip under my foot.
Why'd you have to wear them?
Cause like whenever like I wear like dress shoes or something, it's better to wear those so that your foot slips in easily. And it's just they're terrible.
I have dress socks that go to my ankle. Can't relate.
Oh, I love dress socks.
They feel so comfortable on my tender skin.
Yeah, I always wear ankle high socks, so.
Yeah, I always kind of wear ankle high socks as well. There's no point in buying anything else if they're the cheapest.
Yeah, unless it's cold, then I wear like knee-high socks.
Oh shit, I remember something. I just remembered something. So I was going on Twitter, right? And like someone uploaded like a scene from like a JoJo dub scene, and like, okay, here was the original line, right? Here's the original line. Are you willing to die? I refuse. And there's the dub line. Are you willing to die? And he was like, eat shit. And this guy in the comments went like a fucking essay explaining why the I refuse line was so deep and integral to the plot.
I mean, I kind of like the eat shit one. That one's pretty good. Like, imagine you're about to clap somebody and they're just like eat shit, and you're like nani, and they just fucking slaughter you.
Yeah, pretty much. But it was funny because I don't think the guy was being ironic. He was like, I felt like he was genuinely mad at the guy for posting the dub scene because of the fact that it just changed. I refuse to eat shit.
He's one of those special people that gets offended at everything.
And here's some context real quick. The character has anger issues, so it would make more sense for him to say eat shit than I refuse, right? It would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, it disrespects the creator because he wrote that line. It didn't do it. Why? Actually, the line was short.
I mean, have they never heard of like a parody? Like
Or-
parodies don't disrespect the creator. It's just taking a fun spin off of things. Like fucking, like you have what is it called? Like Spartans or something, and then you got like 300.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I refuse a deep line that should be studied by fucking What if the guy was an English teacher? What if that's why? What if he was an English teacher?
Oh my god.
He made the
I mean-
students write 5 essays about the I refuse line, and because of the dub change, he was pissed off because his lesson was meaningless.
I mean, English teachers are the ones that typically get offended at everything.
Alright, so what is the... What's the hidden meaning behind this? Breakfast? Deeper meaning? Deeper than Cheerios? Get the fuck out of my classroom.
It's a pretty good one. I mean, see, now that begs another question: Cheerios or Fruit Loops?
Cheerios.
Hmm. You ever go to pour a bowl of Cheerios and then you realize they're not the sweet kind?
All the time. All the time.
Sad times. When you can't afford the $1 extra for the sugar added. I never understood that.
You can't afford milk, so you eat your bowl.
Bro, you ever eat cereal with water?
Bro, you ever eat cereal out of the box?
Just pour the milk in the box and just drink it out.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping Gabby would say, you guys have cereal?
Cereal's gross.
What?
Get out of my sight.
I don't like cereal. It gets soggy and then it.
That's why you don't just let it sit there forever.
You eat it. How slow do you eat fucking breakfast?
I don't know. I don't eat cereal. I haven't eaten cereal in a while, and the only time I eat cereal, I eat it dry.
You're the reason
What?
this country's gone to shit.
Oh my god.
And I only eat one cereal, and it's imported from Mexico.
What cereal is it?
Choco Krispies.
Okay then, that's fine.
I feel like I've had it before.
Yeah, it's the one with the elephant.
Ah, yeah, I have had it before.
Yeah, we all had it.
Unless you've been to Mexico, I don't think you've had it, Anthony.
Look, I went to Mexico when I was 3, and I have an eidetic memory, and I remember that shit. Grandma
What
told
the
me
fuck?
that shit while I was watching Mexican Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Bro, that's the same. Mexican Ed and Eddie?
Yeah, so apparently in the Spanish dub of Ed and Eddie, Rolf's dad beat the shit out of him.
We've got Eddie, and Eduardo.
I don't know why, I just find it funny because Rolf was just, like, we were having a decent conversation, Rolf was just like, that flew higher than the shoe that my dad beat me with. But you know, it was in Spanish, so it sounded more aggressive.
You know, I actually liked when I went to Mexico. It's just a bit sad over there, kind of seeing the way the atmosphere is and how people are. But like, bro, walking down like the fucking sidewalk, dude. You know how many drugs I was offered? It's crazy.
I was offered drugs.
I don't know what part of Mexico you go to.
I went to Nuevo Progreso. Fucking, I guess they just saw me and they're like, "Hey, it's a white guy. He might want drugs." And they're like, "All right, you want some weed? You want some hydrocodone?"
Cocaína. ¿Quién quiere cocaína?
Well,
They're offering everything, bro. I could have had Mexican grade weed.
I go to right here in Matamoros,
Mhm.
and no one has ever offered me drugs. What
I
did
don't know.
happen once is I was eating a tamal in front of my grandma's house, and then the cops raided the house in front of us.
What the fuck?
Bro, I was eating a tamal outside, and all I see is like 10 cars pull up.
Bro, you ever just like munching at the mala, just like enjoying your day and just like looking at the sky, and then fucking an entire raid party just raids the house in front of you?
Bro, you have that relatable moment when you're just enjoying your tamale that your mom made with love and care. Next thing you know, you've been shot in the testicle. Bro,
Oh,
relatable, am I right?
pretty relatable.
I don't have testicles.
Exactly, because they shot them away from you. Bro, I love Mexico, dude. It's funny because like the amount of white people you see that go over there just for the cheaper food, but like Mexican food's so good, dude. Like lonches are pretty good. I remember whenever we went the first time, I got this like it's kind of like quesadilla, but it was huge and it had like a bunch. It had like fajita in it, had rice in it and stuff. Oh, it was so good. It was like the best quesadilla I've ever had.
Bro, the Coca-Cola in Mexico slaps different, bro.
It does. Like getting like the natural sugarcane Coca-Cola from over there, it's so good.
How often do you go to Mexico?
I had it once and I've never
I've
been able to get that high again.
I've been to Mexico like once, but whenever I did go there, I was there for like a few hours of the day. It was fun. I really liked it.
This this is naive. Y'all are talking like naive. I go to Mexico like once a month. I'm getting tired of that shit. Like, you know, like I go for like a week once a month, and it's like y'all talking about Coke. So like I have like I'm getting tired of Mexican Coke because that's all we drink in my house.
That's all I drink in my house. It's not being naive.
I
It's
can't
naive
drink
of you
Coca-Cola
to
right now.
assume that we don't always use Mexican products either. Like fucking my mom and my stepdad will like they bring these cases of soda from Mexico. And, like I kid you the fuck not, they're bringing like 25 cases of fucking Mexican soda. And then oh man, and when they're done, they just like go back and refill them. And it's just like, bro, how much Coke can 5 goddamn people drink?
You'd be surprised, my friend. You'd be surprised.
No, I'm not surprised anymore. Because we could go through a whole goddamn case in a week. You know how many sodas is in there? Like, fucking 12.
It's 24.
Oh, the cases we get is like fucking like 12, I think, or something like that.
We get the 24 ones. We have like 3 cases, and then usually it lasts us like half a year. We don't drink that much Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Half a year?
Yeah, dude, when you don't drink much Coke, and then they're bottles, you can just pop the cap back on, put it in the fridge if you want.
Yeah, so we don't drink that much Coke, and you know, I get tired of Mexico because like you go to Mexico, we like I know all the restaurants there, and it's like, oh, we're gonna eat here again? Okay.
Actually,
Come on, Gabriella. It's time for your 4 p.m. Coca-Cola drinking. Yes,
oh
ma'am.
no.
And then since my grandma was in an explosion, she can't do anything, so we can't really do much, and she doesn't cook for me anymore. And I just
Hold on, let's take that a step back. An explosion?
Whoa. Shit just went from 0 to 100 pretty fucking quick.
yes, my grandma's house exploded, but like
I'm sorry
You
for
can't
laughing,
just
but
brush
like,
over that.
see, they're like, I'm sorry for laughing at that, but it's just the fact that like I'm just thinking of like the most like cartoonish way that you just see a house and it just explodes out of nowhere. And that's all I see in my head.
I'm just
Well-
imagining that episode where Bart shakes up Homer's beer so much that it fucking blows up the house.
well, they something happened to the boiler and the gas, and well, it exploded. It exploded and destroyed almost the entire house.
God.
There was residue found like 100 feet away from the house.
See, that's why like mechanical things in the house just scare me. Like, you never know when your gas line could just go rogue and then you blow up.
Yeah, and apparently it's very common in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that happened with my grandma, and now she doesn't cook for me because she's scared of the stove. Because the stove was the thing that exploded.
Yeah. Well, how does she make food then?
Well, she lives with her
Yes.
boyfriend.
Mm.
Yeah, she was in her boyfriend's house when it happened, and her boyfriend took most of the impact. But her boyfriend wasn't a crybaby. That, well, I'm not saying that my grandma's a crybaby, but it's like she took longer to heal herself because she wouldn't do what the doctor told her to do, which was to take the scabs off.
Hmm.
She wouldn't do it, but her boyfriend did, and he healed way faster than my grandma. And even though he took most of because he was in front of her when the explosion happened.
Yeah, he took like the brunt of the hit, but
Yeah,
he wasn't being stubborn about his recovery.
yeah.
Bro, oh my god, like, what? I don't know. Like, when it comes to like the stubbornness of like Hispanic people, it just, oh, like my girlfriend just, oh, she makes me so mad with things. Like, I try to tell her like how like something works, and then she just completely does everything opposite. It's like you ask me to help you with something, and then she just does the complete opposite. Like, why would you ask for help if you're not gonna take it?
I mean, I can relate to that. Mainly because, like 3 weeks ago, I like busted my ankle real bad to the point where I could barely walk. I like rode it like 5 times in like less than a week, and I had to like run a 2 mile by then in under 20 minutes. And instead of going to the sick hall, I instead decided, fuck it, I can walk this off. My time was about 17 minutes and 32 seconds, and people were like, why were you crying halfway? No reason at all.
This is why people like you die in the military.
I'm okay with that. Look, man, look. It was either that or I go to the fucking sick hall and I go have a wheelchair.
Hmm.
And no offense, but no one looks cool in a wheelchair.
I mean, some people do.
Name
some,
one
like-
person who looks cool in a
But some
wheelchair.
like flame Stephen Hawking.
That was what I was gonna say.
Yeah, look where Stephen Hawking is. Dead.
Hey, he probably gonna live longer than you though.
I mean, you're not wrong. I will accept that, but I will deny that.
Also, if you're in a wheelchair, you can kind of like make other people do your bidding. And just kind of like, oh, you have to get me this because I'm in a wheelchair and I can't do it. Just play the victim card every time you want somebody to do something for you.
I'm not
Man,
a dick.
I mean, come on, Anthony, come on.
I mean, I'm a dick, but I'm not a douchebag.
Kind of the same thing.
Look.
I dislocated my elbow at the beginning of the year, and I told my friends if they could help me carry my backpack, and they said stop being so selfish. My cast didn't come up till like 3 weeks later. I had to carry my backpack most of the
Bro, oh man, the amount of videos I see of like crippled people trying to do something, it's honestly just hilarious at this point. Like, there's this one guy, he was like missing like from his like knee down or something. His leg was like gone or whatever. So he was in like crutches, and he tried to kick like a soccer ball, and he ended up kicking his crutch and just fell. I don't know why, but I found that really funny. Oh god, what happened to your microphone?
Yeah, I sound so muffled.
Yes. I
Alright, I
had
guess
my
that.
thumb over it. So that's where the microphone is.
Oh, were you? What the fuck are you using to talk?
A bathroom?
What? Why are you in a bathroom?
I told you that the Wi-Fi wasn't good in the bathroom.
Anthony, why are you in the bathroom?
Because
Right.
shut up, that's why.
Why are you recording a podcast in the bathroom, Anthony? What the fuck?
Because we're all trapped inside.
I mean, I guess.
Do you have a room,
Don't question my ethics, okay?
Anthony?
Yes?
Do you have a roommate?
Yes.
That's good.
Are they like never gonna have to use the bathroom or some shit?
I'll be honest with you, I've never seen them actually use it.
There are robots sent to spy on you.
Exactly. Yeah, but who would want to spy on Anthony? There's nothing interesting there.
Ow, my feelings.
It's like you're just watching somebody having a midlife crisis every second of their life.
That makes sense.
I don't know how to respond to that.
See, but you don't deny it though.
Look, I'm not denying it, but I'm not accepting it either.
But am I wrong? You don't want to accept it, but am I wrong?
That's it for this episode of the Giannis podcast. I've been your host, Anthony Giannis, with my co-host.
Maybe they want to test Anthony's loyalty. I don't know.
Oh, this is supposed to be the outro, but it's so scuffed. Alright, I'm your co-host, Michael.
Female relief, Gabby.
Gabby, that was terrible.
What do you want to say?
Try harder.
I think she was trying too hard.
Adios.